Alright, hey guys, MaxLPQueen here, and today I have a bit of sad news for some of you. I don't know how many people have been around my channel for a really long time, but if you have, then you know that originally I started playing TERA on my channel, which originally I started playing Pokemon, but then I integrated TERA into the channel, and that's kind of when a lot of you came along. And then after that, I kind of changed it up and started to do pretty much everything and anything. And when I left TERA behind, I did a video back in, I think sometime last year, talking about if it was worth coming back to or not. And for me, I decided that it wasn't something that I wanted to play anymore. So after that, I kind of didn't keep up with it, but someone had commented on one of my videos and said that TERA was shutting down in Japan and wanted me to know and maybe possibly make a video on it and give my thoughts on it. And I really want to do that because I do have some thoughts on it. And this here article is an article that I found on thegamer.com, and it's something that I think I'll go ahead and read through for you guys. That way we can kind of get a little bit of info maybe as to potentially what's going to happen with the game. But I'm going to read through this, and I figured while I'm reading through it we could watch some of my videos that I've done on TERA, because I haven't logged into the game in a really long time. So I don't currently have a way to show any gameplay, so I'll have to just show some from my older videos. So I'm sorry if the quality isn't as good as it should be, but let's go ahead and get into this article here and see what it's all about. Okay, so the official Japanese Twitter account for TERA has announced that the long-running MMORPG is ending its run in Japan. The country's server is scheduled to close its doors on April the 20th. According to Famitsu, even though TERA's service in Japan is coming to an end in 3 months, it will still receive patch 1.14 as its last update. Patch 1.14 will add a new main quest, dungeon, and loads of other new equipment to the game, as well as a change of job feature that allows skill change in the Slayer and Archer classes for Japanese players to enjoy until the plug is officially pulled. This patch was already added to the Korean version of the game, considering that's where it originally originated from. As to why the TERA servers are shutting down in Japan, the developers at Gameon Company Limited said the following: We have held close discussions with Bluehole Studios and decided that it will be difficult to provide a service that will satisfy our customers in the future. So we decided to terminate the service. Once the service has been terminated, every official Japanese social media account for TERA will be deleted, including Twitter, Line, Discord, and YouTube. Japanese users also won't be getting any refunds on the premium currency Joule, which I'm guessing is the TERA currency in the game for Japan. There are some other steps that Gameon Company will take to ease the shutdown. While it gave Japanese users the heads up on Wednesday that TERA was going to shut down, they will start receiving additional notifications on March the 9th. On that date, some items they have in their possession will no longer be usable, and eligible players will be gifted some PMAG mileage points, whatever that is. I don't know what that is either. As of writing, the closure of TERA's server only affects players in Japan. It's unknown if it's going to be scheduled to be shut down in any other countries. TERA originally launched in South Korea in 2011, and it was the first game to introduce a non-targeting battle system, also known as the real-time battle system, which involves targeting an enemy with a crosshair cursor rather than just clicking on or tabbing an individual opponent. Like most other MMOs, such as Fortnite, it features crafting and PvP combat. Okay, so that's it. That is the article that was posted on thegamer.com. I'll link the article in the description if you want to check it out and read it for yourself, which I just kind of read it word for word though. But if you go to Google and just type in TERA shutting down, pretty much there's a bunch of articles on it and you can read them and read about it from them. But basically, this is going to be happening in April of this year for Japanese users, not for anyone else, as I'm aware of. As of right now, it's not going to be happening for anyone other than just the people of Japan. Now, like the article said, it originally originated in South Korea, right? Is that what it said? South Korea in like 2011, which was a long time ago, about 10 years ago now, right? I think it should be coming up on like a 10-year anniversary, right? I'm not good with math, so don't get mad at me if I don't get it right. But anyway, yeah, TERA's gonna be shutting down for Japan, and we don't know if it's happening anywhere else in the world yet, but I'm assuming that it's going to affect everyone else pretty soon. I don't know how big the game is in the United States anymore. I know that I have recently stopped playing it. I stopped playing it probably a couple years ago. I think it was around 2020 when I stopped playing this game. And then in 2021, I made a video on TERA where I said, you know, should you play TERA in 2021 or not? Is it really worth it? Where I gave my thoughts on the game at that point and decided it wasn't something that I wanted to play anymore. So I decided against it for me and decided I didn't want to play anymore. But I don't know how it is everywhere else, so I guess it's just up to the servers everywhere else to decide if they really want to keep it around or not. I don't know if it's still really, really big in South Korea as well because it originated there, but for now, I think it's safe to say it's just going to be Japan, but it doesn't look good for everybody else. I mean, I'm thinking it's probably going to be coming to everyone else pretty soon, which is sad. It really is sad because I started playing this game back in, I think it was around 2016 I started playing the game. I started playing right when the female brawler came out, like the original human female brawler. It wasn't the Ellen version, it was only available as the human female brawler, and this was before the male and everything. It was the very first brawler had came into the game, and that's the first time that I ever played this game. I originally had saw someone else play it and I thought that game looks pretty cool, maybe I should give it a try. I'd never played MMOs before, so I thought, why not try it and see if it's cool? And I ended up falling in love with it, and I haven't found an MMO RPG type game that I like any more than this one since then. Which is sad, because I really would like something to fill the TERA void, if you will, because I'm not playing the game anymore, like I said. And I would love something else. I tried Black Desert. I didn't like it. I was actually going to do like a series on Black Desert, but I did not like the game at all. So I don't know, I just decided against it, and I just didn't want to play that game. And I haven't seen one that I have found that looks interesting and as good as TERA. It's like the only thing that I've seen that's like an open world MMO RPG that is just so cool. It was my first experience with one, so to find another one that could be as good as this one is going to be pretty hard for me. So that's why I kind of just gave up on it and I decided against playing it. But it's really sad news that they've decided to shut down the servers in Japan. I really hope it doesn't happen everywhere else, but honestly, if it's that time, then it's that time. So, you know, there's not really much I can do to fault them. If a game is not making any money and not profiting from being run, and it takes money to run it, then there's not really any point in keeping it around. So I'm sad to see it go. I'm hoping it probably won't happen here, but you never know. It could be right after the Japan version shuts down. Sometime soon the US version will probably shut down, which I don't know. They just recently released it on console a few years back too, so it's kind of sad that it's gone downhill so much in those few years since it got on console. But I don't know any more than you guys know, so I hope you have enjoyed it if you do play it, And if you're over in Japan, enjoy playing it while you can, because it's not going to be around for very much longer. And those of you everywhere else, hopefully it won't happen to you if you play it all the time, but who knows what's going to happen next. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it and just kind of tell you guys about it if you weren't aware that it was happening. Because TERA was a big part of the channel for a while. And it actually still kind of is. Like, people still are watching some of my TERA videos that are super old. And I'm like, why? I don't understand why. But I guess just people are still playing the game. And it's still kind of interesting, I guess. But I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I just wanted to make this quick little video telling you guys about what's going to be happening a couple months from now. We're not going to have TERA over in Japan, so that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I won't have to make another one that it's going to be shutting down everywhere else soon, but I feel like if that does happen, then I might have to re-download the game again one more time on Steam and just play it like a live stream version of the game. I'll just live stream it and live stream the game until it shuts down. And that'll be sayonara for TERA. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.